Diwali, the festival of lights. It's a time for joy, for celebration, for laughter, for family and friends to get together, and it's definitely a time to do something different as well. This year for Diwali, I've decided to be environmentally responsible. And on that note, I've got the MG Comet leading the way of my Diwali celebrations. The MG Comet is more than just a car. It is an embodiment of adventure and a symbol of unity, friendship and care. With its sleek design, impressive range and thoughtfully appointed features, the MG Comet is the perfect choice to light up my Diwali and spread joy to my near and dear ones. Well, on that note, I'm off to spread a little bit of joy and happiness in the MG Comet as I drive around Kodai and deliver gifts to all my friends. Having said that, Kodai is the place that I call home, and doing my bit to keep it clean and green is something that's rather close to my heart, and I'm really happy that I've set out on this eco-adventure of sorts to really drive home that point and build out my story of being ecologically sensitive, environmentally responsible, and having fun while doing it this Diwali. Hey Jai.
Hey Vicky, how's it going?
Doing good, and here's a happy Diwali gift for you and the family.
Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
A little bit of sugar for you.
Thank you very much. Wow, is that a new car?
Yeah, that's the MG Comet, and it's actually part of my Diwali celebration because I've decided that I'm going green.
Okay, excellent.
So no crackers. I don't think we like crackers anyway in Kodai. And doing my bit for the environment too.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So,
take a look?
You want to take a look?
Yeah, please.
So, come.
Sure.
I'm going to show you some cool stuff about this car. Well, Jai, what do you think about this place?
I'm amazed I can actually lie down and fall asleep. It's surprisingly big from the inside. On the outside, it looks like a
Yeah, it's really
tiny little
small
car.
and absolutely brilliant for Kodai, I should tell you.
Yeah.
Because with its size, you can just get around anywhere, and it's just so much fun zipping around town in this. But speaking about the size, I like the way the doors open up, really nice and wide.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy for people to get into the back, despite it being just a three-door car. And you know, for you, you've got two kids and your wife in town. This would be a perfect get-around little Vandi for you.
tool around town car. That's great.
But the highlight, Jai, is this dual screen setup that it has.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at that. It looks amazing. Have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay.
Yeah. So you know, over here you've got your instrument cluster, so it's all digital, and you know, once it's on. So the car is on right now.
Yeah.
You just press the brake and it's on, and gives you all your key information here. It even tells you how much energy you're using as you drive. So it looks really cool. This little graph that gives you those details.
So you know when you're going to run out of battery, if so,
Exactly.
well in advance.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
And then over here on this side of the screen is where you have your touchscreen infotainment system. You get wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay, which I've seen some high-end cars still have wired.
Yeah.
Right. So it's great to get the wireless bit going.
It seems really like it's packed with a bunch of apps.
Yeah.
As well,
I mean, you should take a look. I mean, the feedback from the screen, the way it works, I think is really slick.
you also have the control of the car at this
Yeah.
point. That's pretty great.
And I'll show you some cool features. I mean, you've got your regular stuff like your Bluetooth telephone. You can connect up your phone over there. It comes built in with certain apps. So MG's got Jio Saavn built in, which is the Indian version of
Music,
Spotify.
yeah.
So you've got that over there. And then when you come to vehicle settings, you can actually configure a ton of stuff about the car. So your lights, you've got...
What is Follow Me Home?
So Follow Me Home is when you get home, you lock the car, the headlights stay on for whatever.
Okay, that's excellent. Okay.
So it lights up your
that safe
dark
walk
road.
back-
Yeah,
back
safe
to the
walk
house.
back. And again, there's a host of features that you can mess with. What are your steering controls? You can even, change your wiper settings. And
It's pretty amazing. You get to full control of all the
correct.
of the features
And
of the car.
the other thing that you can control with it is also the fact that being an EV, it comes with regen modes.
Yeah.
So when you're coasting downhill, it charges up the battery.
Exactly.
So you've got heavy, normal, and light. So through the screen, you can actually toggle between those regen modes. And
So if you really need to get some more battery, you can actually put it into heavy, and it'll.
So yeah, so heavy is actually used if you're coming down a really sharp gradient.
Yeah.
And you just shift into heavy, and it'll be like one pedal driving almost.
Okay.
So you don't even touch the brake.
Yeah.
The motors are just doing such an awesome
yeah,
job.
That's great.
So you can come down that way.
And in Kodi, you think that would be great? You can drive down the mountain, and you'd probably have a full charge on the way back.
Exactly. A lot of people have been asking me about range in Kode, because in the plains it's 230 kilometers per charge.
Yeah.
But in Kode, with the hills, going uphill does chew a lot of battery.
Yeah.
But then you have enough downhills as well. Like getting to your place, it was uphill, downhill, and there's enough of that. So overall, it averages out, and I think that within Kode, I'm actually getting very brilliant economy out of it.
More than the 200? No.
I don't know if it's more than 200. That'd be very tough to check. But I do have a lot of driving to do today, so maybe I could hit you up with that data at the end of the day.
Let me know.
Yeah. But all in all, it's part of my Diwali celebration.
Excellent. I would love a Diwali gift of this.
Yeah, I would too. But it's about going green, keeping Kode clean and green, something that we all believe in as people who live here.
Yeah.
So this is my green buggy.
We should get one for everybody in Kodi. This would make.
Wouldn't
Kodi
that be
such a
phenomenal?
great
Imagine
place.
if we did a drive with these around Kode next Diwali.
That would be something.
An EV road trip Diwali.
Yeah.
Light up your life in a different way.
Very cool.
Yep. Well, Jai, I've got a lot of deliveries to do. So
thank you for the show, and thank you for the tour of the car.
Absolutely. You enjoy your Diwali,
You
and
too.
we will catch up soon. So Dilip, this Diwali, I'm celebrating it in a green manner.
Wow, okay.
And for that, I've got a bit of a surprise for you.
Wonderful. Okay, let's see what have you got for me.
It's a green surprise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What is this?
This is the MG Comet. And as part of my Diwali celebration with my friends, I thought I'd light up their life in a different way. Yeah.
I love this color. It's beautiful. Very smart looking, cute looking vehicle.
And I have an additional gift for you because it is Diwali. So first, let's get that out of the way.
Oh, wow, okay.
Happy
Thank you
Diwali.
so much. Thanks
This
a
is
lot.
for you and the family.
Thanks a lot, Vikram. But I'm more keen to know about this vehicle. Can we talk about this vehicle?
Fire away.
Was it that difficult coming over here with all these hills and slopes?
Actually, that's the best part, Dilip.
Okay.
Driving out here, I know that you live way out in the boonies, and it is a bit of a drive from the town, and a very steep climb and then a steep downhill. So the amazing bit is that from town till here, it took only 2% of the battery.
Wow. Okay.
Because it regenerates on the way back when you're going downhill. So I was actually charging while coming down the slope.
Okay.
And dealing with the bad roads, because your entire route is, after the rains, is looking quite terrible. It looks like you need a 4x4.
Yeah.
But I've come through without even bottoming out once.
Okay.
So don't fall prey to the small tires.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, like was the tires able to hold this?
Ample ground clearance, and it does a fantastic job up here in the hills.
And what do you feel about this vehicle being in Kodi? Is it right vehicle for Kodaikanal?
So to be very honest with you, the first time that I brought it up here, I thought it would be a bit of a gimmick and a joke. But it is proving to be such a brilliant vehicle for the town.
Oh.
You live here, you know our roads, you know how tight everything is.
Yeah. And parking is another challenge. So
Parking
this
a
is
big
perfect.
challenge.
Yeah.
And it just squeezes it anywhere. You can get past trucks and buses. You don't have to really worry about the road being so narrow. In this car, everything looks wider. So brilliant for Kode. And even when you're driving around town, like you mentioned parking, it's got a very tight turning circle. So 4.2 meters and it just flips around. So it's like flipping on a dime. You can get in and out of really tight spots really easily.
Amazing. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
I think for a town like Kodaikanal, we need more of this.
I
EV,
think
perfect.
it is ideal for Kode.
Yeah.
And you know, if there are more adopters here,
Yeah.
I think we can really make a difference to going green across the board as well.
So Vikram, tell me about the performance of this car.
Yeah, so I mean, we've spoken about it being great for driving in Kode, but when it comes to absolute numbers, it makes 42 HP, which is right along with any small hatchback that you get in the market, and 110 Newton meters of torque.
That's impressive.
So when you're looking at its size, you're looking at what it delivers. It's actually a really peppy performer, and it does great in the hills, like climbing steep inclines. Obviously, getting out of your driveway is another test for it, but I'm quite sure it'll pass through with flying colors.
I think it's a perfect vehicle for a perfect city like Kodaikanal.
And I hope it's put a smile on your face.
Yeah,
this Diwali.
it does, yes. That's one of the best Diwali surprise that I had. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Great. Well, Dilip, I've got a lot more deliveries to do.
Oh, is it?
Enjoy
Okay.
Diwali.
Thank you so much for introducing such a smart vehicle.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
So take care.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
have a
See you
great
soon.
Diwali.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Hi Vicky.
Hey, Justin. Wishing you and the family a very happy Diwali.
Thank you, same to you.
And
Is that your new car?
yes, that's the MG Comet. You want to take a look?
Yeah.
Well, Justin, this is the MG Comet, as I mentioned.
Is this where you charge it?
Yeah, so this is the charging port
Uh-huh.
right over here. And charging is really convenient because you just plug it into a 15 amp socket. You've got the cord with the car. And MG also provides a wall mounted charger if you do buy the vehicle.
Nice.
So that's something you can mount on the wall of your house and then you can just plug it in.
Right,
And
right.
it's very convenient, very quick to charge.
Okay.
I think it's a 17.3 kilowatt hour battery. So it doesn't take a long time to charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your range once you've charged it fully?
So once I charge it, it gives me about 230 kilometers in terms of range on a single charge. But having said that, driving in the hills, it does drop a little bit. But it's also a lot of fun because when you're going downhill, it's got regen mode. So it actually charges. So like there's instances where I've been up on a hillside and then coming down. So I left it like 60% and I reached down at 62%.
So you actually gained
It gains.
charge. Oh.
So overall, it works out to be rather efficient even in the hills.
Right,
Because of the uphill and the downhill,
Yeah.
it sort of averages out and you get that kind of range.
But what about Cody's, broken roads and mud and slush and stuff?
So that's the best part, man, because everybody looks at this as a city car, and having driven it around, I've been delivering gifts all day long, and it goes through everything and it doesn't touch. So I think from a Kode standpoint, it's fantastic, and on top of that, you got a brilliant turning radius, 4.2 meters. So our narrow roads and all, it suddenly feels a lot wider in this car.
It sounds brilliant. Sounds like an all-rounder.
It's a good fun car to have actually over here, and I think for a place like Kode, it makes sense. But that's not the only reason I'm here, and it's not only about dropping off a gift to you. I've also been really wanting to do something in terms of spreading awareness for Diwali in a place like Kode, where we're talking about going green, and not just the color of the car, but about really making an impact on the environment as well. So, we've got the Shola Forest. They have their own role to play in a place like Kode, and we always talk about keeping Kode clean and green. So I just thought that this Diwali, I wanted to do something different, put a smile on my friends' faces with a fun little car, and also spread the message about going green and going clean.
Yeah, many birds with one stone. Yeah.
Yep. Well, on that note, I'm going to take your leave.
Yeah.
You were my last delivery for the day. So, see you.
See you, Vicky.
And lots of love to the family.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Likewise. Bye.
Bye-bye. My Diwali celebrations weren't just about delivering gifts. They were about the journey as well. After all, the MG Comet played a pivotal role in this entire drive through Kodaikanal. Having said that, it was about being environmentally responsible. It was a journey that was also rather exciting, fun, and to top it off, it put a smile on all my friends' faces. And isn't that what Diwali is all about? Spreading joy and spreading love. So, the next time you see an MG Comet on the road, let it inspire you to infuse your own festivities with eco-consciousness and heartfelt warmth, embracing the essence of Diwali, spreading light, joy, and togetherness while considering the environment.